Yeah, we looked at that picture with some young people, and the idea that any of us older folks could believe that that wasn't photoshopped, they found very, very comical, whether they were conservative or liberal, because it was so obviously photoshopped. And I think Donald Trump did what he usually does. In addition to, telling Terry Moran he didn't know who he was, and he's given him such a great opportunity to chat. And boy, Terry, don't do that. He said the quiet part out loud, which is, I can pick up the phone. I can get this guy released. After all, we have given money to El Salvador to hold these people, but I simply don't want to, which means he is in non-compliance with the U.S. Supreme Court decision 9-0.
Maura, I'd love for you to weigh in on this in our remaining couple of moments. Did the president show his cards on this issue here? Forget the way he interacted with Terry Moran, but he did make the point. Yeah, I could pick up the phone and bring him home now. What does that do to the court case?
Unfortunately, Donald Trump's demeanor, sure, that is what it is. It's not necessarily a surprise. But this tripling down and then admitting that he could fix it in a minute if he wanted to really does, kind of hurt the messaging on the success that the Border Patrol and that increased resources to make sure that we keep our borders more safe. And you've seen that in the beginning. His poll numbers on that issue have been high, but this issue particularly, where it goes too far and people are concerned now, where is the line? And if it was done wrong and it was admittedly done wrong, but then you don't correct it, what's to stop that from escalating to American citizens? And again, you can go down that rabbit hole and see where it might lead people to be fearful. And again, it takes away from the message about the successes that the presidency and the Trump White House has had in making our borders more safe and stopping illegal immigration. So unfortunately, he did some damage last night, whether he thinks so or not, and whether the White House thinks so or not, because they're going to continue to trickle down on this. But he could have implicated himself with the court.